know DJ Mckinney, right? Coach Prime been high on him, right? Coach Prime keeps saying he a pro, right? Coach Prime said he gonna go the first round, right? I mean, everything lining up. And last year, you know, I mean, Kenny, he was doing his thing. He was on the other side of Travis, and he held his own. But then that guy popped up. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, what guy popped up?
Yeah,
No, all
screen went
right, that
blank.
guy popped up. Colton Hood popped up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, can you hear me? Can y'all
Yeah,
hear me
we
in the
can hear
chat?
you.
Yes, sir.
It's like I'm buffering a little bit. Y'all got me?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly.
All right. It was lagging on my side, so I didn't want to keep talking and y'all can't hear me. All right, so Colton Hood showed up. He started locking people up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he'll put people in handcuffs. So they was doing their thing. And we thought this year they were finna run it back. We thought we were finna run it back. Like me and B Watts, we said Cole Hood is gonna be the best corner in the nation. Not on the team, not in the Big 12. We talking about in the nation, right? But y'all know what happened. Inside rumblings. His little brother, Coach Prime, was kind of getting into it. So they both left, right? A man going to Tennessee. He out of there, going to Tennessee. And I was like, okay, he can go over there and play with the guy. Y'all remember the guy we were trying to get to come to Colorado, Boo Carter? He played both ways. I said, oh, so he can go over there and play with Boo Carter. So now I can see Boo Carter. Because I tried to check for him a few times last year. I ain't never really seen him. So I was like, okay, well, maybe he's
Oh
doing
no,
good, maybe not.
he had a good season.
Yeah, so I was going to check for him. Now I'm like, okay, well, for sure, I'll get to see him now. But all right, so the list came out, right? I'm looking at the list like, oh, dang, DJ McKinney actually is number 2 on the list. Like, what? Okay. And he got the little corner. Y'all remember the little corner that Buffer Prime was trying to get Pounds? It was trying to
Yeah,
get Coach
Pons,
Prime to get?
Pons,
Pond.
D'Angelo Pons.
They were trying to
Yeah,
get him to come here, right?
yeah.
So we passed on him. Look what we would have had, bro. We had both of them cats. But hey, you know they keep going down the list. You see that Tennessee on there, right? All right, McCoy. Hey, I'm like, let me go look this dude up. Let me go see who this guy is. Hey, y'all. He different. He different, y'all. He
Yeah,
one
but
of
who's
them.
that? Who's the other cornerback?
Well, I don't know who the other guy is, but I know this right here. This is, and I ain't the other guy. He better be real. He better be praying. I don't know if it's Boo Carter. I think Boo Carter plays safety.
Oh,
Cause
he
Cole
definitely
Hood,
not getting number 3.
well, he don't want 3. He want number 1 anyway. He wanted number 1. So look at this dude, Sky, man. This is against Alabama, bro. He climbed the ladder, bro. Yeah, I don't know if I got that other play. It's another play. I don't think I got it in here. But he different, y'all. Hey, he one of them. And he transferred in. He came from, so we actually probably played against him. I don't remember him with the Beavers. He played over there. And I mean, I'm watching some of his catches, dog. He got some acrobatic, he got them Travis Hunter kind of catches, dog. He one of them dogs, bro.
Wait, who is this guy you got on the screen?
This,
23.
this, this is the guy that's Tennessee right now. He transferred to Tennessee. So now he's gonna be
Wow.
playing on the other side of Colton Hood. They got him on the
Yeah,
list.
yeah. They
He
say
like,
Boo Carter. They say Boo Carter plays nickel. They say he play all over the defense.
yeah.
They say he played safety and nickel.
So
So
think about it. You
that's
got
gonna
Boo
be a
Carter.
hell of a tandem.
Yeah, you got Boo Carter. Now you got my man right here. And you got Colton Hood. Tennessee finna be locking folks up now. They finna be locking people up. Like, it's gonna get real different. So I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna be peeping over there. And a lot of times we gotta wait on Colorado games. So Tennessee come on around by 12 o'clock. I'm gonna catch a lot of these Tennessee games. And if y'all go watch his highlight, man, he made a play on one guy. When I tell y'all, he went up and high pointed the ball. When you look at the play, you're like, okay, he bat the ball down. Man, he came down with an interception. Like, I don't even understand how he came down with interception.
You're in the portal, Tiger.
We don't want to just throw that out there and say you Travis Hunter, but he make plays kind of like that you don't see on the average day-to-day. So he's somebody special. I'm just say that.
Yeah,
Man, Tiger.
I was definitely looking forward to seeing McKinney, Hood, and Preston Hodge, man. I was looking
Yeah, I
forward
want
to
to see
seeing
that
that
too, though.
lineup.
I want to
Me
see that
It is
too,
what it
though.
is, man.
I've been hearing that Tion Parks is better than Colton Hood. Now I don't know how true it is in front of film that I seen. It wasn't that great, but it wasn't bad neither. It was like it was decent
He's
film.
solid.
Yeah, he's solid. But
Yeah, yeah.
from
And
what
that's what I
I'm
thought too.
hearing, what I'm hearing is that Colton Hood transferred out because he didn't want to compete with him. And he knew
No,
ultimately it was a possibility he could lose the starting job to him.
no. Why he transferred out? Because his brother got caught saying something that was inappropriate. And Coach Brown like it ain't no play for that here. So if his brother leave, he leave. So that's why he was loyal to his
Uh,
family. So.
I want Promo to come on here because he was so high on Brandon Hood. And he's going to UMass, bro. Like,
But remember what we said
UMass
earlier.
player?
It's how you leave a program too.
Yeah, but
UMass?
that's crazy
So
to leave a program that's promising. And if my brother out, I'm out. And then now you and your brother still ain't y'all still not at the same school.
yeah, but okay, all right. So y'all know me though. I gotta keep the ball strike.
I
Yeah,
think he
y'all
left
know
because
I
he
gotta get
ain't
into
want to
my bag
compete.
now. Coach Prime to me was not hyping Colton Hood like how I thought he should have been hyping him.
Yeah, right,
Right.
Tiger. Come on, man.
Okay, all right. What did Coach Prime say about Coach Hood? About Colton Hood?
What
Well,
you mean? He gave him an opportunity. The
No,
actions speak louder than words.
right,
no.
yeah.
My man was tired. He was tired for interceptions, the leading the team in interception coming off the bench.
Yeah,
Remember, he was
Coach
Travis.
Prime could have put anybody in,
He was
and
Travis
then
backup. Like he
yeah,
was Travis backup. He had second hardest hits behind Hill-Green, and he was tied for leading the team with interceptions. And he coming off the bench.
No,
yeah, but Tiger, he didn't have go ahead, Buffalo
no,
Soldier,
go ahead.
because
I'm
I
gonna go
keep
after you. Go ahead, Webb. I'm gonna go after you, Webb. Go ahead.
what I'm saying is he gave him an opportunity. He didn't necessarily have to give him one. He could have went with somebody else.
Yeah.
Actions speak louder than words, Tiger. Like, come on, bro.
All right, so hold on. He was for the start for Auburn. So he was in the SEC. You remember, everybody, the SEC put the most players in the NFL. That's a track record. They done that for years. So most people
Correct.
want to stay in the SEC. So he came over here and he brought his brother and his cousin over here. He came first. And he was like, look, I want to play with my family. I want to come over here with you, Prime, to help build. And when he got here, he produced. He did his thing. But what did y'all hear Coach Prime say about him? How did he ever big him up?
He
Me
ba-
personally, I
he
never heard any.
basically
Yeah, go ahead. I never heard anything, but go ahead, Will.
he basically co-signed the fact that when he was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be the next Heisman," Coach Prime basically co-signed it.
No, that was the brother saying he's gonna be the next Heisman. That's the brother that came and said he want Brand.
No,
That
that
was
was
Brandon.
him. No, that was him. That was Colton that said that.
No, when Brandon signed, Brandon said he wanted to win the Heisman.
But what I'm saying is, when he said it, Coach Prime basically co-signed it.
Yeah, but that's a little brother. That's the younger brother. He said that. Yeah. I mean, he
No,
co-signed.
Colton Hood. No, Colton Hood said this. The cornerback said this. And Coach Prime basically co-signed it when he said it. It's on one of those videos, well off or one of them.
I don't remember Colton saying. I remember the brother on the brother side that he said he wanted to win the Heisman. And as a running back, you get touches, you can kind of win the Heisman. But if y'all seen that tape, I don't know if y'all seen the tape they put out with him. I'm freezing up. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
No,
gave
Can
you.
y'all,
look, they in the chat. They saying Colton said it. Colton said it. He said that. Coach Prime basically backed it.
Now,
but they
somebody
also
saying
saying
Brandon
no,
said
Brandon
it.
said that too now. Somebody
I
saying
don't
Cole
I
said it, and
I
somebody
don't
saying
remember
no, Brandon said it.
I don't remember Brandon saying it, but I seen when Colton said it. I seen that with my own eyes. But I'm not saying that he didn't say it. Look, somebody else said Colton said it
What did Colton say? Because as a
on
cornerback,
one of those videos.
the only reason why Travis won the Heisman playing corner because he played wide receiver
Look,
and
it's
played corner.
coming in. It's coming in. He called Coach Prime and told Coach Prime he is the next Heisman Trophy winner. He said that. No, he know it, man. He was talking about the Heisman. He said the Heisman. He said the Heisman, bro.
They said it was Brandon too, though. They said it. So LG saying both said it. I mean, I know Colton said he wanted to be like a top corner. For you to win the Heisman as a corner dog, you got to play both ways. I don't know Colton was ever talking about playing on both ways. So I don't
Hold
know
on,
about
then.
that.
Oh yeah, because Charles Wilson did play both ways. You're right. Right.
Maria, when he said it, Marie, when did he say that? Y'all said he said it when he said it. On what video? Like what? Doing summer camp after a game? When he
It
said
was
it?
it was during the Heisman thing. It was during the Heisman thing. When when Travis was up for the Heisman Award.
Uh, what you got? See you? What you got?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna kind of get back to what you were saying about why he wasn't bigging up um Colton, and then too, I want to kind of chime in because I think it kind of boils down to two because DJ been loyal from the beginning, and I remember last year he said, man, BJ on well off videos, a couple of our videos, he said that every time the scouts came out, they was asking about BJ or DJ. DJ made some money there. He made more money. If DJ leaves this year, which was the 2024-2025 drive, Coach Prime said that DJ would go in the second round as a DB. But if he come back next year and put in the work and perform, he'll be a first round pick. That's what he said when it came down to DJ. And I think that this year, Coach Prime was going to be pushing. I don't know how much time. I think Colton got like uh 2 more years or something like that, or a year, something like that. I think that Coach Prime one of his main goals this year was to push DJ McKinney as being that top draft pick in the out of his secondary. Now,
Mhm.
Colton, if he would have showed up, stayed, and put in the work like he put in last year, because one hit wonder ain't a thing for Coach Prime. Coach Prime don't really
Mhm.
be on it like that. You gotta really dominate. Okay, you
Facts.
got it. You got in a couple of times and you did some cool. Consistency is king when it came down to Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to him. So that's the reason why I think Coach Prime was not pushing him or those things because of the fact, like, okay, let's see this young brother, let's see him do more. But DJ, we pushing DJ this year. That's my perspective on that.
All right, and that's what I felt. He was pushing DJ. I understand you got to market your players. I get that. But when you got a guy that's coming on that's coming on strong because I seen him market Hodges. He kind of put Hodges a few times too last year. So if Hodges coming on, if Colton Hood come on, he could have said easily, I feel like we're gonna have one of the best secondaries in the league next year. In our conference for sure, we're gonna have the best DBs. Y'all need to come check them out.
Yeah, I never heard him say anything about Preston Hodge.
Nah, but have you seen the early mock drafts though, Tiger? They have DJ McKinney slotted to go in the late first round.
All right. Well, hold on.
Hey, hey,
So
Tiger,
so
Tiger that froze. Tiger looking
yeah,
like
yeah.
showing up.
Hey, you got me now. Yeah, none of y'all didn't give me no compliment on my Tiger shirt either.
You looking like showing up, dog.
Well, look, all thing I'm saying is y'all don't have in y'all mind when Coach Prime bigged up Colton Hood and all them boys, like all of them good. I heard him say something about Hodges before his injury, and I heard him say a lot about DJ, a lot of times about DJ. Colton Hood wanted number one. They ain't even say nothing about giving the man the number one jersey. And Colton Hood got some of the best technique. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because that cornerback I showed y'all from Tennessee, you know what they talked about with him? How good his technique was. How he can play man-to-man, jamming dudes off the line, and it makes the wide receiver have to run a slower route because he disrupts the route they're trying to run. That's
Can I give
Colton
you some
Hood.
pushback? Can I give you some pushback?
You can give me some pushback.
I gotta see it in the SEC. I'm sorry, Tiger. Until I see it in the SEC, it's just a hype job, bro. It
What you
really
mean?
is.
What's a hype job talking about? Colton
Eh,
Hood?
eh, No, this guy you got on the screen.
No, he balled out. I mean, no, he one of the
Ha-
best
Have
cats in
he
the SEC right now. Like he on the list.
have he played the SEC game yet?
Yes, he played for Tennessee
Oh,
last year.
okay. Oh, okay
Like
then. Then
this
so
innocent.
so my
Look, this is
argument
against.
is non-void.
Yeah, this is
I
against
don't have an
Alabama right
argument
here.
then. I don't
Yeah,
have an argument then.
yeah, this is against Alabama pick right here.
Oh
This
yeah,
is against
okay.
this against the
All
Sooners
right.
right here. Pick right here. Like he doing it on the high level. He did it. He did it in our conference. The year before that, he smiling off, get the pick, walking off with the picks. Well, now he took his show on the road to Tennessee and he balling over there. But the reason why I want to bring him up is because him and Colton Hood play almost the same way. They both physical and they both got good ball skills. So now I want to see what's gonna happen. Like it's gonna be fire in the city. And the one thing that a lot of people ain't giving Colton Hood credit for, Colton Hood will come up and hit people, dog. Like it's two
Yeah,
times
he
Colton
will.
Hood came up last year, and I could hear it through my TV. Like Coach Hood even got Shiloh excited when he slammed that dude. Shiloh was like, "I've never seen that before. I've never seen somebody pick somebody up and slam him." Like Shiloh, the CEO of the headache game was drunk off one of Coach Hood hits. So that's all I'm saying. I feel like how Shiloh gave him love, how other people gave him love. I never heard Coach Prime gave him love. And maybe Coach Prime didn't want to get everybody love because if you give everybody love, sometimes a check come with the back end of that. And I don't want to have to try to pay all these dudes because we might don't have the funds to pay everybody. So I can see that. But when you got something good in the house, dog, you got to show us some love. That's all I'm saying. You got to show us some love. And and I feel like that's the same reason why the running back left, because I felt like he was getting some attention, but he wasn't getting love like that. Like most of the times when I heard people talk about Colorado, we kept talking about the running back that came from Ohio. And is he gonna
But
be the
see,
guy?
that's what I think too, Emmanuel. I don't even like if he gets on the field there at Tennessee, yeah, you're gonna have a hell of a tandem back there. But he done entered the portal hurt. Like, and then they already have their starters. Like he didn't go in the winter portal. he went in the springtime. Like, you're gonna be fighting your way up the depth chart. I just don't know if he's that good to be able to beat out those guys that's over there on Tennessee. I just don't know that.
All right. Let's say this. When Travis got hurt last year and he had to step in, was Colton Hood a weak link?
No, he played phenomenal.
Hey, there we go.
But
There
that
we
again,
go.
this the Big 12 is totally different from the SEC. Totally different.
I mean, totally different. Okay. We had 4 wide receivers to get picked up this year, right?
Hmm.
Alabama didn't have that. Ole Miss didn't have that.
No, they didn't, but they had a lot of defensive players that get picked up. And they went in higher rounds than any of our players except for Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is just a unicorn. He's a phenomenon. Like that was expected no matter where Hunter went. Like that was just that just was a given. But um
But and you know who at practice who Cole Hood wanted to go against all the time, right? He's telling everybody, look, back up. I got Travis. I got Travis. He wanted Travis. He wanted to go against the best wide receiver. He didn't want to go against the wide receivers that won't get in the game. He wanted
but
to go
see that
against all the guys that was playing on Saturday.
a Tiger, you're just not accounting for that. He's hurt right now. He's
I
hurt.
got you. Hodges is hurt right now. You know, that happens sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm not. If it was me personally, I'm not entering the portal in the springtime, and on top of that, being hurt, then going to the SEC, bro, to a team these players they already basically done played their spring game. The coaches kind of got a feel for s- um what some of the players can do and can't do. I don't know if if he can climb his way up up the depth chart to be a starter right off rip. I just don't know that.
Well, I'm gonna try to find out how much he got paid because he got paid. So we gonna check into that. Well, let's jump into the other 2 stories real quick.
All right,
All right,
bet.
so Hill-Green, they say he in the rotation right now with the linebackers over there. He getting some
We
more.
about to start this up again.
So they say he in the rotation over there. So I don't know what that really means. Uh, are you a situational guy? You a first down, second down guy? Are you a third down guy or package guy? I don't know what that really means, but we will find out. I hope this young man don't go to Alabama and end up playing like 20% of the time, 30% of the time, and kind of get lost like how he was at Michigan. Because I feel like if he just came
Yep.
back to Colorado, he could have got drafted kind of high this year if he just stayed at Colorado.
Yeah, no, that's I think that's pretty much what's about to happen, bro. I think he's in rotation, and it's what it is in rotation. You haven't proven to us here at Alabama that we could just give you the job. So you're in rotation until you prove otherwise. If you don't, you know, which again, grass ain't always green on the other side, bro. Sometimes the position that Hill-Green was in, the position that Hill-Green was in to go from Michigan and to fight and earn the starting position, excuse me, as the linebacker at Colorado and have another year, bro, it ain't nowhere in the world I'm taking that risk. And now you got to go and re-earn it again.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't do that either. I would have stayed. But at the end of the day, that's we're talking about the SEC. We're talking about the
Bad,
powerhouse. We don't know
bad
how
decision though,
big of a
Tiger.
bag they dropped on him.
I heard he's with the second team. I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, if he is one injury away from being the starter. And I think he's really good, bro. Like, I think he's really good. I definitely think he has a better chance of cracking the starting lineup than Colton Hood does. Because only reason why I'm saying this is because Colton Hood entered the portal hurt.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like at least Hill-Green was already open in the springtime. Cole Hood coming in late. He got to learn the playbook, and we don't know if he's gonna be at full speed in summer camp. We don't know that right now. So
Yeah.
we will see. So I mean, I wish these guys the best, and I think they all got a little bit more money though. I could be wrong on that. Like I'm trying to do this little system where I can kind of see this money. When I get that worked out, y'all, I will better give y'all like the ins and outs of what kind of money they get from these schools.
Bro, think real quick. Think about this, y'all, because this is crazy. Hill-Green played so well last year to where we actually thought. Well, I'll just say me. I ain't gonna say it. I actually thought that he was going to enter into the draft.
Me too.
He played so well. I'm like, yo, this dude could probably be a second round draft pick because it was a defensive draft. And when they were like he transferred, yo,
But
everything in my soul was like, yo,
but
what the heck?
well, let's back up. Everybody need love. Let's remember this. Everybody need love. I remember seeing him on the show, and they had like a show they do like midway through the week. I forgot the lady name. She part of the CU brand, and they do a little coaching show. And I saw him on that show. Right outside of that,
I know what you're
what did Coach
talking about.
what did Coach Prime say about Hill-Green that you remember?
I don't
Yo,
remember
Tiger, man.
anything.
Tiger, a coach don't have to say nothing about every player, man. When you the man and you doing your thing, like the media and everybody was talking about him. So, like, bro, like Coach Prime didn't
Don't
really
do
have to
that.
say nothing.
Don't do that. Y'all know
Come
why
on
Coach
now,
Prime is here. Coach
oh,
Prime
come
is
on.
here to sell tickets, to bring attention. That's why he done turned these programs around. That's why he on ESPN. That's why he getting all these high end players want to come because he can get eyes on you. And I didn't feel like he was putting the spotlight on this young man.
I don't see it that way,
I
man. I don't.
disagree. I
I
disagree.
yeah,
Well,
I don't
okay.
see it that way,
All
Tiger.
right. Well, you disagree. What did Coach Prime say about Hill-Green that you
He
remember?
don't have to say anything,
Yeah,
Tiger.
no.
His plan speaks for itself.
It speaks for
But I but
itself,
I
bro.
but I know what he said about Block Bully. I know what he said about Shiloh. I know what he said about Shadur. I know what he said about
Man.
Dylan Edwards. I know how
And look what he said about Block Bully. It came to bite him in his tail. Because
no,
Block
it
Bully
didn't.
he's sitting home on the couch.
No,
He
Block
said
Bully
Block
had
Bully was a first rounder.
so no, he did not. He said he want to get drafted. And Block Bully said he want to go in the first round. And Coach Prime looked back at him and said, hey, you first round or not, you got to put in that work.
Okay. Nevertheless, he's sitting home with us.
All right,
I
but
mean,
look,
it's just the truth.
but let's talk about three things. He's undersized. He wasn't that fast in the 40. He was strong,
But
but he don't
he
have
was
long hands.
good.
He
He
was
was
injured.
good though.
He was injured twice. He had surgery. Just like how you talk about with Brandon Hood. I mean, Colton Hood. Well, and Brandon Hood. You talk about Brandon Hood with a dead leg, and you talk about Colton Hood, how he injured going to see right now. When
Mm.
he had the video that time with a post he posted that was like kind of frowned on him that time when he posted video with the weed and all that in the background and the gun in the background. So you got to take all this stuff into consideration now.
I think Block Bully gonna get a shot. I think he's just gonna have to go the long way around. I think he may have to go through USFL or someone like that, or somebody may call him up. You know, I think he'll get a chance. He stick to it. He may have to go to Canada, you know, something like that. But I do believe that he got something, man.
Yeah,
I
but
think he got something.
my question to you, CU, is will he be able to put his pride aside
Yeah,
and
yeah.
humble himself enough to go that route?
That's the
Look,
$1 million question for a lot of them, man. Even Kobe Bryant from Kansas, he went undrafted.
But he's on the team now. The team called him up.
Oh, they called him up. Okay.
Yeah, him and Mello Dotson.
Okay.
so look, y'all. Hey, they said I'm being messy tonight, and I'm a slick CU hater. Now LG and Rome have called me and Promo CU haters. We
Nah,
low key
man.
CU haters. But me and Promo started this channel a long time ago, just talk about Coach Prime, and we would rock with Coach Prime. But we gonna call it baller, striker, strike. When we told them folks in
Yeah.
Jackson, we was like, hey, Jackson, we know y'all got a rich history, all that kind of stuff. But Coach Prime got y'all up right now. Like, y'all need Coach Prime. We don't need him. We don't need him. We don't need him. Okay, he left. Y'all still won the championship. Y'all is screaming. See, y'all talk about hating. My internet be hating, dog. That's who hating, my internet. But we were telling them folks in Jackson, y'all need Coach Prime. We don't need him. We don't need him. They went on to win the Celebration Bowl this year. Nobody didn't even care. Nobody even watched the game. I tried to watch the game, and I missed the game. I had my whole outfit ready to go and everything, and I missed the game. You know why? Because they don't know how to promote right. They don't know how to do stuff how Coach Prime did it to bring eyes to the program. So the reason why I'm saying all this, y'all, when you're here as a player and you playing on a high level, you want the guy that can sell out stadiums to mention your name, to big you up. Because if he say it, people are gonna listen. And I don't remember him bigging up Hill-Green to that point, and I don't remember him bigging up Colton Hood to that point. I don't remember him bigging up AI to that point, or IA to that point. So when these dudes transfer out, I ain't mad because I saw it. I already felt the energy. Like
I
Travis
don't think
won't go nowhere.
I don't think the transfer really was based upon because Coach Prime ain't bigging me up. I think it's two factors. It's cash like I ain't finna be every year. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a starter. I gotta earn my stripes of being a starter. Or, hey man, they ain't paying me enough to be doing all this competition stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I think the fact I don't think it's because he ain't screaming their name. It's just like, okay, this year I earned my starting position. I did my thing. Now next year, now you telling me you're going to get 3 dudes that I got to compete with for my position when these dudes, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm out. That just my opinion on that when it come down to this whole thing about cast bouncing. I don't think it's really about because they get the attention. They be on the podium doing interviews. They be in sometimes they be in well off media. You know they getting tight. They getting pub, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna say this too. Y'all stop calling Tiger a hater, man. Tiger ain't no hater. Tiger got the right to share his opinion and what he want to say. And he ain't hating, he just sharing his thoughts. And we got to get to a place where we
Now
got to be able
look,
to do that.
I got somebody gonna call it a ball, strike, attention, stage. My man Boosie to the stage. Boosie. Everybody hated
And
Boosie.
Hey, what's up, fellas? How
ACU.
you doing, man?
What's
Hey,
going on,
we
Boosie?
good, we good. Boosie, am I kicking the door? Am I a hater, Boosie?
Nah,
AC,
nah, you ain't no hater. You ain't no hater. We give you a hard time, but nah, Tiger definitely ain't no hater.
What's up, Boosie?
What's going on?
ACU,
What's up, bro?
CU. Man, you just proved my whole point when I said the Colton Hood thing. There was rumblings in that building that when they brought Tion Parks in there, he did not want to compete for the job. So everything you just said validated everything that I said. Now, I'm pretty sure it was added with the whole Brandon Hood situation. I'm pretty sure that was like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Mhm.
But I can see a scenario where as though they put this guy in there and he was like, man, look, I'm already hurt. I'm trying to work my way back from injury. And then they bring this guy in here. He's projected to be really good. I'm not for that competing shit. I'm stuff, excuse my language. I'm not
All
for
right.
that competing stuff. Like
So y'all
I
tell me this. Tell me this right here, Will.
hmm
If DJ would have got injured and he was rehabbing right now, and Colton Hood would have been playing this spring, and he would have been getting mossed and caught over as much as DJ got caught over, what Coach Prime would be saying about Colton Hood? Would he be saying, hey, well, he first round, second round, or would they be saying, boy, I can't wait till my dogs get back because I don't know. I don't know. We looking kind of shaky out there.
man, I don't know because I didn't hear no bad rumblings about um DJ McKinney this offseason. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't hear anything. I can't really make that call, Tiger. I'm being honest with you. I can't really make that call because it didn't happen.
Y'all, we gonna do this, man. We go, no, no. DJ Kenny got caught over the most this whole summer, this spring. Come on, y'all.
Oh, man.
I give you that, Tiger. I give you that. His technique was very poor going into the spring. Yes, it was. Yes, I give you that. Yes, but I mean, anything. If you trying to get me to answer anything else, I'm just saying I can't because the scenario you just gave it didn't happen. So I don't know how it would have went. I, I I I don't know how to answer that.
I mean, I got you, but I'm
That's
saying
all I'm saying.
if Cole Hood was getting caught over, like how a DJ was getting caught over this, boy, everybody be talking all kind of junk. People be like, boy, but because y'all know that's Coach Prime guy,
I
y'all
don't
ain't gonna
think
really push
so.
back on it too much. And I
I
get
don't.
it. And I want the man to ball out, and he's going to get some of the best receivers. You're gonna get caught over sometimes when you got good quarterback and good wide receivers. That's gonna happen. That's you competing. Like if you're a shot blocker, you're gonna get dunked on sometimes. I get it, but
I don't necessarily think so though, Tiger, because Colton Hood was a fan favorite. Like the Colorado supporters, fans, whatever you want to call them, they loved Colton Hood.
all
Like
right.
they genuinely loved him.
Now, so you say he was all right. He was a fan favorite, but was he a Coach Prime favorite? That's where it really time in right
He was,
there.
I think he was a Coach Prime and Coach Mathis favorite.
That's funny.
Man,
I think he was a mixture of them both.
and I ain't saying Coach Prime didn't like the dude, but I haven't heard Coach Prime say too much about him that bigged him up.
I
So,
just told you to go watch the well of. Go
yeah,
watch the
like
well of.
so listen to what you're saying, dog. And see, I don't want to do this because I really don't have the time, but I can probably pull up like 8 clips of Coach Prime talking about Hodges and DJ. But
But
y'all
see
only
now
gonna
this
find
this
one day.
Hey,
but then now
well.
this goes back to what CU was saying. Why does the coach have to stamp you? Like your play speaks loud enough. Your play speaks volumes. Like I mean, what what is a coach stamping it going to do? Like it's not going to do anything.
It does do a lot. Like so. why he was stepping Travis then? All that energy he was giving Travis.
Because he called Travis his son. Like he has a a relationship outside of football with Travis. Travis goes to his house when the man not there.
Well, I'm saying, okay, how many times y'all seen Colton Hood at the house?
Colton Hood don't have that. Every player is
Hey,
not gonna have that
That's
relationship with a
that's
yo,
coach.
what
Will,
I'm saying, dog.
hold on, Will. We gonna end this right now, Will. Well, listen, do not allow Tiger
To
to
take me
pin
down that
us,
rabbit hole.
no, Tiger pinning us in the corner and asking us to pull up videos where he talking. Listen, you know, and I know that Coach Prime ain't talking about Colton Hood like that, right? But Tiger he gonna have you in that corner with that. And that's why he keep on up about how many times Travis been, how many times Colton been to the house, and how many times Colton done been on the boat, and how many times Colton done been in his office. This kind of stuff.
Hey,
You ain't gonna win, Will. You ain't gonna win.
look, y'all want to know what I'm drinking on tonight? I'm drinking that Prime energy drink. See, I support, dog. Y'all see that? That's Prime right there. That's Coach Prime. You see the little whistle on there? Y'all see that whistle? Y'all see that little whistle right there? If y'all see it, that little whistle right there, that's his whistle, dog.
Hey,
You
y'all.
know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
where little bucket at, man? When we need him, man. Somebody call little bucket and get him,
Look,
get him.
so how can I be a hater of Coach Prime when I'm drinking his drink? And look, I don't take out one. I don't take out one. Look, I had one for the other day too. I got two of them.
Why they call
So
you a hater?
I ain't hating on Coach Prime. I rock with Coach Prime. But I know what I know, and I see what I see. And I know when somebody get good treatment and you feel good, because I've been in this position before. I've been in the position when the coach would do extra stuff for you. And I remember I used to go to one of my coach's house and we were cutting down trees and all kind of stuff. I almost got hit by a tree one time. We were cutting down some trees. But he liked me. So he was always like, man, come on. I had to get some extra money. You know, back then we had to work to get extra money. So I had to do stuff for him all the time. And he wanted me to, he came to my school and said, look, I want you to come play for me. So he always tried to do stuff to make me feel good. But when we got a new coach to come in, he saw stuff a different way. He wanted smaller linebackers. He wanted linebackers that could cover, like, so he would move his safeties down the linebacker. He didn't like me that much. So he would always try to find a way to point out what I did wrong, what I did right, so he could put his guy in that he really wanted in. And so I've seen this, and as a player, you trying to do the best you can, but it's like, if they don't like you, they don't really like you like that. That's kind of what it is.
So
No,
Tiger,
Tiger, no,
are you
no.
trying to say? So Tiger, are you saying that Colton Hood, Coach Prime didn't like Colton Hood? That's why Colton Hood left.
Well, I ain't saying he didn't like him. He wasn't his favorite. Let me say that. He wasn't his favorite.
So what would Colton have to do to become a Coach Prime favorite?
I think he would have to pick the ball off, high step down the sideline, high five Coach Prime on the sideline. He's high five and going down the sideline, and then get the ball to the referee because he couldn't get no penalty. Like, he ain't have to do everything right now.
Tiger, that is
Yo, man.
ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous.
I mean, no,
yo,
he
Webb, you
he
hear
was
this man?
tired. He was tied. He played the less snaps, and he was tied for interception. He had the most return yards for interception last year, and he had the most hard hits for the DB last year. So he don't get no love.
Tiger.
I can't believe you saying this, Tiger. They told me not to feed into it, man. So
Dog, what? Look, in the springtime, did he have the number one? He still had the number three. Brian didn't even say, "Look, man, we're gonna give you that one." He was still
he didn't.
like,
He didn't give nobody number one. You know how he is
dog,
with that number one jersey.
dog. But if he played the less amount of snaps, he had the most hard hits and time for picks, the most with interception. He's the number one DB.
Hey, Tiger, Rome say drop the link.
Why you can't give him his number one when he producing like a number one DB?
There go my boy. There go my boy. He about to come up here and set you straight, Tiger.
And hold on,
Cause
hold on, hold on.
I can't win. I can't win this conversation.
It ain't about to win or lose because y'all know what Coach Prime did. Y'all know what Coach Prime did. Let's talk about this guy real quick before y'all be trying to throw me off and get me sidetracked and confused out here. You know what I'm saying? Have me in the portal. So we got a safety, Jordan Dick. He's a 4-star guy. We made the top 4. So that's pretty good. Michigan, Penn State, and I don't know what the heck Baylor got going on, but I think he want to play for a black coach. Cause look, you got Michigan, we got a black coach. You got Penn
Baylor
State
got
got a
that.
black coach.
Baylor got that money, Tiger. That's a hospital school. I just found that out that school is a hospital school. They got that bag over there at Baylor.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, we're in the top 4, so that's pretty good. Everything he do. What's going on, Rome?
What it do, man? My bad. I'm late, man. I'm trying to get this vacation ready. How y'all brothers doing tonight, man?
Man, we
Yeah,
doing real
okay.
good tonight,
Hey,
man.
man,
Hey,
you
hey.
hit
Good,
the PJ
But
Rome,
ring?
what you done
chilling.
did wrong? You sending people emails telling them I'm a hater, dog. You got people on the panel tonight in the chat calling me a hater tonight, dog. What's
What?
going on?
No, man. You know
You
I'm rocking
started
with
this,
you,
Ron.
man.
You started
What
this.
happened? What they call you a hater for?
You start because I said,
Tiger came up
all
here with
right,
a Flintstone outfit.
this what I said. This is what I said. You know what I'm saying? With my Versace on. You know what I'm saying? My Versace. Don't
Yeah,
hate.
I see.
Don't hate. So this is what I said. I said, what did you hear Coach Prime say about Coach Hood, Colton Hood, when he bigged up to him, when he gave him a lot of like pub, like how he done gave DJ McKinney pub?
Uh, nah, I ain't really heard him speak highly of him. But I ain't heard him talk down on him. Obviously he
Now,
like
see,
him though.
now,
He
don't do
he
that.
played.
Don't do
He
that. You
No, he
start talk
played.
down
If
on
if
him.
Coach Prime don't like you, you're not playing, dog.
No, but you said I ain't heard talk down on him. We ain't asked that. We said, what did he do? That was like, how did he hype him up? Hype me up. Hype me up. Like, you got to hype your players up if you want them boys to go and you want the world to see them.
Yeah, his
But
time was coming, man. He
But
can't hype up
Prime,
everybody at one time.
Prime
He pick a
talk about
couple.
the starters.
He pick a couple guys every year who start who he hype up. It just wasn't Colton Hood turn yet. He had to
He
wait. He had to
hyped.
wait his turn.
He
all
hyped
right,
him up. I gave him a scenario of when he was hyped up. He basically was bigging him up when he said, "I'm going to win. I'm gonna be next to win the Heisman." Coach Prime basically stamped that, man. That wasn't good enough for Tiger.
Oh, he did shout him out and say that too. Yeah, he well right. He said that.
hold on. Who said what? Who said what?
Colton Hood said he was there to win the Heisman. He said he the next one to win the Heisman. And then I remember on one of the well off videos, Coach Prime was like, I think he either said, "What'd you say the other day?" or he said one of the guys said they're gonna win the Heisman or something like that. He reiterated what he had said. Um, so just him making that statement was good enough for me, man. I think he liked Colton Hood a lot, man. I know he liked him a lot. Look how much he was on the field.
But Tiger want him to get
No,
that
no,
Trevor
no,
Lawrence
no, no.
treatment.
The reason why he was on the field, let's keep it a buck. Travis was injured. Y'all remember Travis was having problems with his arm, and he was kind of like gimpy out there. So they were pulling Travis off the field to try to save him for offense, and because they didn't want him to be hitting somebody with his arm and mess up his arm. So that's how Cole Hood actually got more burn because
But
Travis was injured.
he played every game. Colton Hood
Special
played every
teams,
game though, Tiger.
special teams.
No, he played every game, bruh.
You know, I don't remember Cole Hood in that
I don't think
Nebraska
he
game.
played. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
He
I
played
don't
a
what
think he
lot.
game did he
played in
play in?
I don't think he played in North Dakota State either,
Yeah,
or
he didn't play every
Colorado,
game.
or Colorado State. I don't think he got
I
his
know he
start
I know he play I
until
thought he
which
played in
college?
every game at
Special
corner, but
teams.
I know he played in 10 games for sure. He played in this 10 game because that was on his like portal thing. Said that he played corner for 10+ games for Colorado last year.
I mean, he's saying that, but he didn't really get into the games until when Travis started getting hurt. I think that was that Baylor game. I think that's when he started playing the
I mean,
most. After
he
that,
wasn't the starter though. I mean, it is what it
Yeah, he didn't
is.
start.
This
Who you
was
want
supposed
him
to
to
be
get
his
in the
year.
game for? Who's
see,
supposed to come off the field when he get in the game?
don't do this. Don't do that, cause see now they're gonna say I'm a hater.
No, I'm just asking.
And
Who you think he's
me
not better than McKinney, dog? You
me and
tripping.
me and Promo already said this. Who we supposed to be in the game for? We already said this. We're
No,
not
bro.
gonna go down that road.
So you
But look,
think? Hold on. So what you saying? Say
He
it,
he
Tiger.
got he Tiger. He got there late. He got there in the
I
springtime.
want to hear
Like
Tiger say it. So you think McKinney should have got benched?
no, not McKinney. Hodges.
Ooh,
Who got burnt? Who lost us a Kansas State game?
but he
oh
don't play
my
that
god.
position, bro. He
Who?
don't play that.
No,
So you
he
want to
played
Oh
play?
against
my
me.
Play.
god.
He's a man
You want him to
corner. He
cover the
not
slot?
playing that. He can't play Hodges' position. It's the
Okay,
reason
all
why
right,
he's
y'all.
there.
Hey,
Hodge
okay,
got
y'all.
burnt one time and now he needs to go to the bench. That
He
is
got burnt.
crazy.
And he was leading the team in picks before he got hurt.
hey, he was tied with Colton Hood.
Yeah, but he missed like 5 games. He got hurt.
No, Colton Hood was on the bench.
Man, he was not on the bench. He played,
He
man.
was on the bench.
They
So
not gonna just say he played 10 games if he wasn't in 10 games
no,
today.
he was in the game he was playing special teams.
So what game? Okay. So you said Coach Prime
He got
didn't
his
like
first
Hood. You
he
said
got
Coach
his
Prime
first
didn't
No,
like
I did
breakthrough.
Hood.
not say that. See, stop doing that. Stop doing that,
No, I'm
Ro.
asking
I
you a
said
question.
what
Well, what are you saying?
big up Travis, Shador, McKinney, Hodges. He didn't big him up like that for real. And he didn't big up, and they said it. Why we going? Did he big up Hill-Green the same way?
I think Bill Green
Oh
got love. Yeah,
yeah. He
I don't
had
for
him on the
sure.
remember.
coach. He had him on the coach's show. Like what more
What,
do you
okay,
Yeah,
want?
he
what?
did. He
Yeah.
did. He did.
Okay,
He did.
what? And I said
You're
that,
right.
and I mentioned that. Y'all tell me what the Coach Prime say about Hill-Green when he beat him up. Now Hill-Green was
He
balling last year. Now
He
balling.
he def he definitely should have got more love, but I wouldn't say that he like didn't get no love.
what do you want Coach Prime to do? What did he do for somebody
Now
else
it seems
aside from the token?
like
Aside from the token, Caucasian. What? Who else did he big up?
Travis
Man,
Shador.
of course, them
But
is
no
the
one,
top
no,
players
but
in
no
the
one got
country.
Yeah, I
no one
don't
got the love
understand.
Travis
Okay,
Nobody.
Shador
He
just
did.
didn't big up nobody. He picked Charlie one year. He picked Trevor Woods one year. Aside from that, it was nobody.
I mean, nobody was gonna get the kind of love that Travis
I
Shador
mean,
and
Not even
Seaton got
Shiloh
last
got the
year.
love, bro. So what?
Shallow didn't get the love that
Yeah,
those two got.
Shiloh didn't even get the love. So
Coach Shallow was teetering
No,
the line. Shallow,
Seaton
nah,
got
What you
Seaton got
okay,
a
mean?
lot of love.
What
Seaton
you
you
got a
mean?
lot
reaching,
of love
man.
last
You
What
year.
you mean,
reaching.
Tiger? What you
no,
mean?
okay, all right. Let's go down the line. Shallow got suspended from playing in the game in freaking Jackson because he showed up late.
Let's talk about
Shallow got a
CU.
penalty.
Man, that was
Let's talk
3 years
about CU.
ago.
Dog. Shiloh got in trouble because he wasn't watching the film. And Coach Brown like, dog, we can see you ain't watching the film, dog.
That's in Jackson.
When did he
We
do
Dog.
talk
that?
about that Colorado.
At Colorado, when he came back, he flipped that dude on the sideline out of bounds, grabbed his leg and flipped it and got a 15-yard penalty.
That's just football, though.
Come on,
Dog,
bro.
you
That
out of bounds, bro. The play is over with. You hurting your team when you
Travis
get a
did the
15
same thing.
win.
When he pulled dude face mask off against Washington State. Him and dude on the sideline wrestle, or the dude pulled his face mask
you know
helmet off
you push him
because
that ga-
Travis
in that
drug him all
Gatorade.
the way to the water fountain.
All right, did Travis get a penalty for that?
Yeah, he got a penalty.
I don't remember.
I don't remember him getting no penalty.
I
And
remember
Travis
that
never got penalties for the
situation.
celebrations. Everybody got penalties.
Dog, we in the game, we down.
Uh
Remember this,
oh.
man.
Look at
We
this.
were so my internet
Mm-hmm.
going out. Hold up,
No,
hold up.
nah, we hear you. We hear you. I just want to
All right.
put that on the screen.
So we in the game when we down. when we down, shallow out of bounds, play over with, you grab a dude's foot and flip him. Dog. Crying like, dog, he got my son again, dog. God dang,
No,
that
but
joke
dude,
again.
didn't dude
Kicked him
step
in the
on him or something?
nuts.
Something, yeah, dude did something to him. Like he responded.
Dog, the dude did something to it, but dog, you gotta have restraint, bro. You can't just go out and be willy-nilly do whatever you want to do. You gotta have restraint. You can't get nobody a first
Bro,
down when y'all
I'm
down.
I'm critical on Shiloh, but I can't blame him for that.
Bro, I
I
don't care about no
can. I
damn
can blame.
penalty, dog.
I can blame
I can't
anybody for
blame I
jumping
can't blame him
outside.
for that one.
I can blame anybody for a penalty. When you get a penalty, that means the referee said you doing something wrong. And
It's
if you
part of the
supposed to be,
game, though.
oh,
It's part of the
you,
game.
you a fifth year senior, bro. You supposed to be a leader.
Man,
Yeah,
stop it, man.
Shallow have done some things that and you can talk about a couple of players, but Shallow
Thank
have
you,
done
dog.
some things that got us some flags that was like, dang, why you do that right then?
Thank you,
You know what
dog.
I'm saying? So, but Tiger, at the end of the day, man, you can't say because that man they ain't get invited for Thanksgiving dinner and the cookout and all that they Coach Prime don't like them though.
Well, no,
And
I
Shiloh
ain't
also
saying
done made
no,
some plays from us when we
no.
like, dang, we need the
I'm
ball back
not
right here.
saying
He done got
he
the ball
don't
back.
like him.
That's
I'm
that's
not.
that's true.
Look, I'm not saying he don't like him. I'm trying to get all y'all the same size as me. I'm not saying that he don't like him. What I'm saying is these dudes want the same kind of love. They see Travis them getting love. They see these other dudes getting love. They think when I come, I'm gonna get the same kind of love.
Yeah, but you
And then
can't
you
get
go
the
out there.
same kind
Bro,
of
you
love.
not getting that kind of love, dog.
Like think about Travis, Shador, Silman Craig. Like these dudes been with Coach Prime since Jackson State. You ain't
I,
finna get that kind of
But
love.
but no,
So
but
with,
I think they were gonna get love. Oh, he was gonna get love, but he was
no,
just
Yeah,
no,
a
they
who you
not.
backup
think
last
if
Yeah,
year.
if
yeah.
You
Travis,
gotta give him his
Shador,
time to
and
be a
Shiloh, if
starter.
they all gone, who gonna get the love?
He was not
The
a
next
starter.
people up. They just had to wait their turn. That's the
That
problem
that
with them. They
they
didn't want to
that,
be
that
patient.
This year
that's
would
the
have been
point.
his year to get
That's
all
the
the
point.
love.
Right. That's why I was saying like even with DJ McKinney, DJ got the love because DJ was there when Coach Prime came there his first year.
no,
He
he was not.
remained down.
No, he was not.
He
No,
remained down and loyal.
no, he was not. DJ
Last
McKinney
year,
and
last
Hood
year,
came in at the same time.
Yeah,
no,
he
what I'm
came in.
saying,
Yeah, he did.
Coach Prime, Coach Prime, DJ got love that last year because he doggone was down and loyal, and this was gonna be his year to be the
Nah,
guy.
nah. McKinney got love all as soon as he came in.
McKinney got love because the scouts was asking about him. Coach Prime didn't just go but give McKinney love. The
No,
scouts was asking about McKinney. That's why he got the love.
I
It's
mentioned
different.
that. I mentioned that earlier, Ron, when we was talking about it. I mentioned that. So yeah, you definitely have a point on that. But what I'm just trying to get see Tiger over here. I don't know what my boy. I don't know what
Oh,
he been on. It may be that shirt. It may. I don't know what it is. But Tiger, you got to come back, dog.
no, listen. Okay, this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is what I'm saying. McKinney is up next, right? Hodges was up next. So, you pumping these guys because they up next. But guess what? Throughout the season, we realized, and see, me and Promo was saying this day one. The day one when Coach Hood got there, we saw his technique. And we were like, oh, he different. Everything Coach Prime is saying, put your hands on him and all that. That's what he do. And he just got off the boat. He didn't have to get beaten to submission to do it like this. He's doing it because he's been taught like this from his people, right? So he
Right.
already on that type of time. So we were like, okay, this gonna be a match made in heaven. But he wasn't getting no burn. They weren't rotating, whatever. When Travis started getting hurt, he started popping in there. And when he popped in there, he made plays. He played half the time or less than half the time than everybody else.
Okay.
But
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 Tiger,
he
he wasn't
produced.
better than the people
Okay.
in front of
So
him.
Tiger, let me
you
ask you this.
you
Let me
didn't
ask
watch
you
the
this,
games. He
Tiger.
played every game, Tiger.
Let me ask you this, Tiger.
What they got to
Why
do
is
with
it why isn't he slotted to go in the first round? And if Colton Hood is this good, like you saying he is, why isn't he on
He is good.
nobody's early mock draft to go in the first round?
He's a
And DJ
junior, right?
McKinney is.
'Cause
He's a junior, right?
he
So he
got
got
He
3 more years. It
he's a
wasn't his
risk.
time yet. That's what Tiger got to
Right,
understand. It's
exactly.
not your
It's
time
not
yet,
his
dog.
time.
Just
All right.
because he come in and he ready to ball already, that's cool. Do you see him
Oh,
talking crazy about Draylon Miller?
this was his year though.
dog.
He's had to wait.
He
You
just
gotta
left.
wait your time. These
Well,
guys, I got you know Prime is a
it,
genius. I gotta pump these guys because I need them to get drafted. They get drafted, it enhances my program. People want to come here. I know you balling, dog. I see you balling. That's why I'm making sure you play every game. But I'm not
He,
finna pump
no,
you like
stop
that
that.
because you still got 3 more years.
Stop that,
Tiger,
wrong.
that's how it
No,
work. You know that's how
like,
it
look,
work, man.
I get what Prime is doing when you got a pecking order. I get the pecking order. I get you gonna hype the guys that's the closest ones that's gonna go to the league, or you gonna hype the most talented ones, right? I get that. But when he was showing Travis, when Travis was at Jackson, when Travis was putting hands on people, and he was like at Colorado, he said, Travis first year at Colorado, he was like, Travis, get in here and show him how to do it. When Colton Hood was doing it the same way, Travis wasn't going to the league that year. Do the
Yes,
same
he
thing with
was
Colton Hood.
going to the league that year. That was his
Dog, he
last
couldn't go to
year.
the league that year. Dog, that was his first year at Colorado. He couldn't go to the league that year.
No, you.
So
What are you? Were you talking about, Coach? You talking about when Travis was showing the people how to do it? Because there wasn't nobody else there who could do it.
his,
Who else
his
you want him to
first,
call on?
his first year at Colorado, Travis couldn't go to the league, right? And
Correct.
all right, so Colton Hood first year at Colorado, you know what Travis was doing a lot? He was playing wide receiver. And there was a lot of times when guys want to get their hands on people. He could have did the same format. Colton Hood, get in here and show these boys how to put their hands on them. Show them how to do it. I know you're going to do it right. It's the same thing. And you burn it
Man,
into these DB's head. This is how we play DB here.
but why
if
though,
I'm picking
Tiger?
somebody
When
to show an
half of
example, it's Travis, dog. I'm
right,
not going to pick somebody else.
why? When half of the team looks up to Travis Hunter and Shador Sanders,
I'm
But
going to
why are
get
you going to
Travis.
tell?
I'm not going
Why
to
are you
get
going to
Colt
tell
Hood
Cole? Why are you going to tell Colton Hood to do it?
because he's doing it the right way. You want
So is
everybody
Travis
to
Hunter.
now you want to Travis Hunter was playing wide receiver at this time. He's over there playing wide receiver.
He
So
played
So
both
you say he
ways,
pulled Travis from
Tiger.
receiver to come show somebody?
dog, no, dog. Dog, I don't know why this so hard for y'all to understand, dog. Y'all making it real simple,
Because
dog.
you don't know how to explain it. That's why it's so
No,
hard.
no, I'm explaining it real simple. I said Travis first year Colorado. Cole Hood is not there at the time. He pulled Travis out. He said, Travis, show these boys how to do it. Show them how to put your hands on them. Travis did that. Boom. The next year, Travis is playing, he's splitting time. He over there doing wide receiver stuff, right? The whole spring, he was playing wide receiver majority of the time because he needed to learn how to learn the offensive playbook. That's what he said. You master one thing, then you can learn the other thing. So his second year, he was learning wide receiver. They were still getting beat at practice. Legente was cooking at spring practice and everything. They could have had Cole Hood to say, hey, Cole Hood, show these boys how to do it. He could
How
have
you
did
know
the
they
same
didn't,
thing.
Tiger? How you
Because
know they
we didn't
didn't?
see it.
Okay, so cause we didn't
So
see
that
it,
doesn't
we
mean
know they
that they
didn't.
didn't.
Come
That
on,
There we
doesn't
Tiger. That
mean
go.
don't
that
even
they
sound. That
didn't.
don't even make sense,
They
So
man.
they
there we
show
go.
they only
So
show little clips on well off and reach the people
so
in the
that's what I'm
pregame show.
saying to y'all. If you a player and your clips don't make the film and all this kind of stuff, and you don't feel like your hype, they building your brand like that, they ain't helping you build your brand. If somebody else called that's gonna offer the bag, okay, this team's showing me more love.
Man, his brand finna go in the
Ah,
dirt now. You know that. I
No,
know
it's
that, and
not.
he
yeah,
know that.
what?
No,
His
it's
brand finna
not.
go in the dirt now, bro.
No,
Yes, it
it's not.
is.
But see,
Yes, it
no, see,
is, bro.
no, see, now wrong.
Name me
What you
one
doing
corner that
right
was on
now?
Tennessee last
Now,
year.
now wrong. What you doing right now? Now you hating on that man.
I'm not hating on him because he's a
Yes,
great
you are,
player.
bro.
But you talking about brand, and we already had this conversation. Just because you can ball, don't mean you can improve your brand. That's what I've been telling you this for months now. Just because you nice on the field, don't mean your brand gonna be nice. That's what
Two
I'm trying to
different
tell
things.
you.
It's
It's a
two
lot of
different
people that's
things.
super 5-star nice balling out, and their brand is in the gutter. Because just because you ball on the field, that's only one piece to your brand, dog. I've been telling you this for months. I don't know why you can't understand
Okay,
it.
hold on, Jerome. Let me get him. That's just like the Asante Samuel and Dion argument. You know why Dion is decades ahead of him, or whatever you want to say, miles ahead of Asante? Because he has the brand. He has the brand behind him. Something that Asante never could establish.
Okay, so DJ McKinney, does DJ McKinney have a brand behind him, or is
He's
Coach
building it.
Prime, helping push his brand?
He's building it. He's staying down and listening to every move Coach Prime telling him to make, and he's making it. Same thing Colton Hood should have did. Same thing
So,
Colton Hood should have did.
all right. So has Coach? They played at the same time. Now they got here at the same time. Has Coach Prime and they had the same amount of interceptions. I think Coach Hood had more interceptions than him,
But you
and he
missing
didn't
a
play.
big factor, Tiger. They don't have the same amount of time
Let me
left
finish.
in
I'll let
college.
you. I'll let you ride, dog. I'll let you ride. They be here the same amount of time. Colton Hood didn't play the same amount of snaps as DJ. But if you go and you look at the stats, he had better stats than DJ. Coach
No, he
Prime
didn't.
has, yes, he had more interceptions, dog, and he had more
No, he
hard
didn't.
hits.
He didn't have more. He didn't have better stats than DJ.
And he had more interceptions. If you look at the
That
clicks,
so because you got more interceptions, you got better stats. Because Trevor Woods
That
led the
don't
team in interceptions
necessarily.
a couple years
That
ago,
don't,
dog.
and he was not the best defensive back on the team.
Stop with that. Just because you got the most interceptions, you got the better stats.
and
That's
guess
not
what?
true,
Yeah,
man.
that's not
And
true at
Trevor Woods
all.
was a starter. So I'm trying to get y'all to understand this. You got a guy that's coming off the bench that got more interceptions than the starters. What
How
is
many
that?
interceptions did he have?
No, he was tied for the team. He was tied with leading the team.
What did he have? How many?
No, he was. I think
Two?
it was 3. And
He
he
had
led.
three
Okay,
interceptions.
and he led the team with return yards with interceptions.
Okay, that don't be at the best stats, bro.
Okay, well, who got
It's a
better stats?
reason why DJ McKinney projected to go first round of the draft, bro, as a DB.
So hard about
Colton
understanding.
Hood did not have the best stats. Now you know me. We talked about Colton Hood several times. The boy is a baller. I think he's going to the league for sure. He jumped the gun, but he didn't even want to leave, Tiger. That's the problem. You're making it seem like he wanted to leave. And that's where all this is going in the wrong direction because
No, I
you're
think
making
it
it seem
is.
like he left because he wasn't getting the love for Prime. He
I
didn't
think
even
it.
want to
No,
leave,
I
Tiger.
I,
Hey,
I
Ron,
didn't say
I
that.
think he
And
left because
no,
he
I
didn't want to
said he
compete.
left because what his little brother did. That's what I said.
Exactly. So why is you acting like it was any issues for him at Colorado? He had no problem with what was going on. He left.
Dog. But
If the stuff wouldn't have went
so,
down with his little brother, would he still be on the team? Just
but
answer
this,
that.
No, probably
I,
not, because I don't think he wanted to compete once they bought Tion Parks in there.
dog, he competed
Look,
last year. He
look at
competed
this,
last year.
Tiger. Look at the comment on the screen, man. You ranting and raving about that. Come on, dog. You talking about he had the best deck because he had 2 interceptions? Stop it,
Dog,
man.
he had 3 interceptions.
He had two.
He had 3, dog.
And
He had
he
two.
had a tip ball to Travis that Travis picked off. He had
All
two
right.
interceptions. One against
What games
Washington
was he?
State. One against Kansas State and one against Arizona.
Yeah, that Kansas State. That's one when he fell down.
One of them he almost ran back for a
Yeah,
touchdown.
when Chidozie then was blocking for him, he fell down on both. The Arizona one too.
Yeah.
But
All right.
listen, Colton Hood is a baller, bro. But he made
Okay.
the wrong decision. He shouldn't have left.
So hold on. How many interceptions did DJ McKinney have?
I think he ended with two. And he had a pick six. You know how many pick sixes we had? One. You know who had it? DJ McKinney.
Yeah, and toward the end of the season. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so did he have the best stats because he was the only one with a pick six? You talking about return yards? Did Hood get in the end zone though? We don't care about no damn
I mean,
return yards.
He got
Did you
tripped
put
by
some points on the board?
he got tripped by Hodge because Hodge
Did the
hating. Hodge
McKinney
like,
did
man, you
McKinney
let this
get in
dude
the
choke. Hodge is like, I
see
can't let
we
this dude
can't
choke,
put
man.
these
Go take
boys
this
against
fight,
each other,
though.
man. But listen, this is let me tell you, I'm gonna let you cook. But this is why Colton Hood messed up, man. They got DJ McKinney projected to go in the first round. Cool. Whether who know how valid that is, I think McKinney a baller. I think he's going to the league for sure. But just think, you Colton Hood, you stay at Colorado. All these scouts is out. They looking at McKinney because they got him projected to go first round. You on that opposite side, balling. You better than him, right? Or you think you got the potential to be better than him. You on that other side going crazy, dog. That's gonna boost your stock. Why
But,
not stay there and ball?
but all right, and I'm glad you said that wrong because you missed the beginning of the show. So if you look at the list, right, you see DJ on the list, right? He's number 2 on
Yeah,
the list, right? If you
yeah.
scroll down, you see the little Tennessee right here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean McCoy. All right. He a dog too. He a
Hold on, where
dog.
the Tennessee at? Show it. I ain't see it. You didn't scroll down.
He down there
Oh,
at the
you don't got the
bottom.
picture? Okay.
Hold on.
What number is he on there?
He let me see, McKinney number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He number 8 on the list.
Oh, okay. I see right there.
All right.
Yeah.
And he a baller. You see it, boom, Arkansas, Alabama. Anybody can get it. Oh, he a baller, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now he's going to be on the other side of him. He's going to play. So he's still in the same position, but now he in the SEC. So if he ball in the SEC, he still can make the same kind of run he could have made in the Big 12.
How many Tennessee games you think gonna be on TV?
All of them.
National TV.
I don't got nothing to do with national. All the games gonna be on TV. I know that.
Every game on TV, of course.
Not
I'm
for
talking about how
everybody.
many of them, how many games from Tennessee gonna be on TV to where
It
if
got
you
to
ain't
do with
got
him playing
cable,
corner.
you ain't got
What
no
does that
special
have
package,
to
you
do
just
with
got
him
regular
playing
TV you can
cornerback?
turn on.
What
Huh?
does that? What does that have to do with him playing cornerback wrong?
The eyes, Tiger, the eyes, the people watching you.
Okay. What league put the most people in the league? The SEC or the Big 12?
The SEC.
What we
But
saying,
that,
dog?
but Tiger,
What we
Tiger, Tiger, we talking about being at Colorado, dog. You play corner for Colorado, bro.
Dog, you're right. And he was at Colorado and he did his thing when he was at Colorado. But he didn't get the love that, like, I gave him love, B. Watts gave him love, Promo gave him love. But a lot of people pushed back on him, dog. Well pushed
Who?
back on him hard at the beginning, dog. Well was like, man, that dude ain't nobody. He's sorry. But he came and balled off the bench.
Who
Hey,
pushed back on him?
I'm gonna definitely.
Well,
Hey, I never said Colton Hood was sorry.
man, come on,
Now
cuz.
you pull up the
Come
tape
on,
where I
well.
said Colton Hood was sorry.
Dog, because I'm gonna tell you what you were talking about. Cause Promo was talking about Colton Hood, and you was like prime and buff and prime.
I said Brandon Hood was sorry, which is
No,
true.
no. We were talking about cornerbacks, and you was like T. Cal broke down Hodges tape, and he's way better than Colton Hood. And Promo was like, dog. I mean, I respect what T. Cal do, but just because T. Cal said he was good, that don't mean he's better than Colton Hood. I know what I see too.
He
And
is
he was
better
like,
than Colton Hood.
he said Colton Hood got better. Do the promo saying
He
Colton
is
Hood
better
got
than Colton Hood.
all
He is.
right, but who got burnt for the game winning touchdown?
That's what, and that could have happened to anybody. For
It didn't
one,
happen. It didn't happen. Colton Hood.
Tiger, let's just be clear on this.
It didn't happen. Colton Hood.
Let me speak this, Tiger. Let's just be clear on this. For one, Preston Hodge don't play boundary corner. He doesn't. So he was out of position. He played that play to the best of his capability. Like it's not like a guy just went up and mossed them. Like, oh, he just dunked on them. Like, no, it wasn't like that. He played. For one, he was playing out of position, and and for two, like it wasn't like he just got totally toasted. Like it wasn't nothing like that, Tiger.
How was it? How was it then? Explain to me how was it? Because all thing we had to do was stop them boys, and he toasted them and scored. Like what's the difference between a totally toasted and a halfway toasted? Like
Played the
it's
ball to the best of his capability. Like you couldn't been in better position. It just was an unfortunate play. And that's just one play that could have happened to Travis Hunter. Like it could have happened to
It
any.
happened to Travis Hunter 3 times in a row against Stanford.
how many times it happened on Colton Hood?
A couple.
Now
When?
what I will say is Preston Hodge is the better player out of the two, out of him and Colton Hood, but I think Colton Hood has the higher ceiling. I think he'll be the better pro.
I can't believe this, man. Colton Hood didn't want to leave. It's a difference between leaving because you want to and leaving because some bull crap went on. Now, if he left because he didn't feel the love, I would understand where you're coming from. But he didn't want to leave.
Nah,
I don't think he did.
I mean,
But I
I
want
don't
him
think
to
he
ball.
look. I don't think he wanted to leave, but I think when everything showed like the hand and he was kind of forced into a corner, he was like, "Well, I can go over here and I can still be matched up with another top corner, so I can get the same kind of spotlight. And it's the SEC, it's closer to home. Okay, man, it is what it is. I got to be loyal to my family, even though my little brother kind of, did put me in a bad spot. But
Is
at
he
the
gonna
end of the
start?
day,
There's no guarantee that he's even gonna get on the field at
Yeah,
10.
is he gonna start? I
hey, it wasn't
mean,
no guarantee that he was going to play here, right?
man, he was supposed to. It was his job to
He
lose, in
had
my opinion.
to work here. He had
Coach Prime ain't never said that.
It
Colorado.
was his job to lose, man. You
Coach
balled
Prime
for
ain't
us
never
last
said
year.
that.
Coach
He was,
Prime, if you ball for Coach Prime, he'll let you touch the field until he got to get you up out of there. If you ball in practice for Coach
no,
Prime, he'll let you touch the field till somebody proves that they're better than you.
I
He
don't
did it
believe
with
that.
Charlie. He did it with
He,
Trevor Woods.
he didn't do
He
it with
did it with a
Savion.
couple of linebackers.
He didn't do it with Savion.
Cause he did. Savion played in the TCU game,
Man, he was in the power
and
formation.
he's because you had them other back that they thought was better than Savion, and they
Yeah,
proved that they were.
No,
definitely.
they did not. No, they
Bro,
did not prove they were.
Hank went for over 1,000 yards the next season. Dylan balled. Them
Hank
was the two backs playing in front of Savion,
Hill
and they
back.
both balled.
No, did they ball for Colorado like that?
Nobody balled for Colorado like that, the running back position.
Yeah,
But
but
but hold on, I'm
but
going back to what you said. He
Dylan
balled for
touchdown.
Coach Prime at Jackson. Did he get a chance to start, or did he have the records with the depth chart? Did he get
Anything?
thrown in as a starter like Shador and Travis them did, or did he have the
No.
records with the depth chart?
A lot of people didn't get thrown as a starter. Silver Craig didn't get thrown as a starter. He balled for Coach Prime. All American JSU. He
No,
didn't get thrown in as a starter.
and Savion was All American too.
Yeah, so they didn't get thrown
So
in as starters.
all right, so that goes back what you're saying. So Prime has some people that can ball for him, but he still you don't just automatically because you ball for him, you just automatically stepped in. You got to keep earning it. But some people are stepped in.
Like
The people that are stamped in are the best players at
who?
their position.
Travis and
Eh,
Shador. Like you couldn't sit them down. It was nobody at their positions that could take their spot.
I know Travis and Shador, but even with Shallow, had a controversy like shoot.
Nah,
The
don't try to
Shallow,
go there, Ty. I'm not gonna let you do that. You talk too good about Shiloh for me to even
dog.
let you make that
Can I
point.
finish my statement, dog? All we were saying
But
is we
you
got
finna
other
make some
dudes.
bull
Cause,
up.
'cause last time I checked, we had another safety that made it to the league this year too, right?
Who?
Yeah.
We had Sam McCray made it, and there's the other guy, the sly guy. What's his name? Dude that played at Jackson.
Herm?
You talking
Yeah,
about
Hearn. Yeah,
Herm is on the cusp of getting cut.
dog. He on the team. Well, see how you trying to do that? You trying to hate on that man? He's on an NFL team,
I,
dog. He's on it.
I'm not hating on him, Tiger. I'm
You
just saying
you
that
you talking
he's
the
not.
man on the cover?
Come
Shallow on
on.
the cover getting cut.
No,
Everybody on the cover getting cut if you
no,
sign free agent.
no,
Like
he's not. Shout
everybody on
out
the cover getting
to
cut.
We only got two safeties on the field at a time, dog. Everybody can't play. And Herm should have came when everybody left. That's his fault. He waited. He should have left when everybody left, dog.
So like I'm just going back to your statement. So we had Herm and we had Cam. So we had people that could play. But when Shallow got back, he got to play. So all thing I'm saying, dog, I've been in spots where I balled and I still had to go against Coach's sons. And they wouldn't even let me get in the same position with them because they know they can't explain why I ain't playing. So they will put me on the opposite side of them so I wouldn't have to compete with them. But then they had like four of us over here that was good. And the coach's son, I ain't saying Shallow can't ball. I told y'all Shallow can ball. But when Shallow came back, we all said he wasn't ready yet. So somebody else could have got them snaps.
The only way to find out if he ready or not is if he play. He had one bad game.
Yeah,
And Colton Hood is not the situation you talk about. Colton Hood wasn't in that situation. He got to play.
We ain't talking about Colton Hood right now. We talking about the other safety that's in the league right now. We got 3 safeties got picked up in the league right now.
Yeah, but somebody was better than him. That's why he didn't play. Somebody was better than him.
I can't.
They had Stoppmeyer in the game because they felt Stoppmeyer bigger, stronger, faster than him.
No, Stoppmeyer is not that, dog.
Like
Stoppmeyer, he's straight.
Well, that's what they thought. You
But-
don't know what Herm is. What did Herm do? You didn't see him do nothing.
Dog, the dude Riley was good. Riley was good.
No,
What did he
was
do?
not,
When he was good in high school.
When Riley played, he balled.
He was good at high school, Tiger. Come on.
No, when he played for Colorado, he balled.
Riley was horrible.
Man,
no, he was not horrible. Where
Tiger
that out? You talking about people in the league horrible. You just was saying the other dude about to get cut. You talking about so many people that say they horrible.
Let's not do that, bro. You
You
know, in
do
your
that.
hardest of hearts.
I ain't saying nobody.
You know Herman Smith is not about to make the Chargers 53-man roster.
We don't know what's about to happen.
Okay.
I didn't think Sam McCray was gonna get picked up, but he is. Is he gonna make it? I don't know.
It's just the same way y'all said Brandon Hood was this world beater. Now he's on UMass.
What I'll say about Herm Smith is if he would have came when Prime them all came, I think he would have had a better shot. He came too late, dog. You came too late. You waited 2 years. You should have came that first year when everybody came from Jackson. Why did you try to go somewhere else? Why you just come in?
But you don't know what
the
he was
party too
told
late.
then.
All the snacks gone.
But you don't know what he was told then. You don't know if he was invited then. We don't know.
Well, and so if he could play and he was good, they would have invited him.
Okay.
I'm not saying Herm trash because I did see him make some plays at Jackson for sure. I didn't see him get an opportunity at Colorado, but that's the thing with college football. Not everybody get an opportunity. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
But we'll look at Herm on a team, got an NFL jersey with his name on it, NFL locker, all because he came to Colorado.
And the only reason why I brought Herm up is because you was like, what other option do we have? We got another NFL safety that could have been playing.
But
so
hold on. Did Herm play free safety or he played strong safety?
Yeah, I know he played safety. I don't know. But all right, let's move on, y'all.